Hey Virgo, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. So this is going to serve for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Virgo from the 8th through the 14th. And as we did in October, I'm going to lay out each of the placements for Virgo, Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, Virgo Moon. I'm going to do those cards here, which will be read at the end of the reading as I talk about the astrology for this week. So hopefully you'll stay tuned so that you can get your details all the way at the end. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Thank you for your comments. And thank you for those of you that have visited the store and booked readings and also made some little purchases with my little boutique. I really appreciate that. Okay. As always, if something in this reading does not resonate with you, do not try to make it fit. Make sure that you are resonating with it. It sparks you. You feel it. Make sure that you're always taking a look at your sun, your moon, and your rising. So maintain those things that are for you and release those things that are not, okay? As always, if you are looking for a personal reading, if something does spark you and you want to have a little bit of that unraveled, make sure that you take a look at the description box below where you'll find all of that information and how to link in with me. I'd be happy to work with you. Okay, my friends, so this week technically is going to be wonky until we get to the weekend. There's just a lot of energies that are going on, and so I'm going to go ahead and get into the description. Monday and Tuesday kind of belongs to the moon in Capricorn. And with that big moon in Capricorn on Monday, we have a huge conjunction, and it happens to be with Venus. They don't necessarily get along. Capricorn and Venus do not get along. It's like mom and dad having an argument, an uncomfortable argument, right? Like bringing things up, and it's all for the greater good as far as trying to get things to flesh out, but it's still an uncomfortable type of a situation. So if you are in a relationship, do know that this could be a week in where you, in where you have a little bit of extra challenges going on. I'm going to keep that one to the side. So what's going on is that we've got this big conjunction with Venus. Bridge. So this card has to be read in between both of these. Got it. The other big placements and things that we have going on are that we have a huge mashup between Mercury in Scorpio and also Mars in Scorpio, trying to have conversation in the universe with that whole moon in Capricorn. We still also have a really big square with the Chiron and Aries energy that has been chasing us a little bit. But you know, that's what this whole Scorpio season is about. It's about rising and paying attention to those things, bringing the things up to the surface that need to be addressed, managed, changed, released if you can, because they're no longer serving us, right? So that's kind of what that whole situation is about. But we continue to move on with the energies that we've had with Neptune in Pisces, which is the big energy of pie in the sky, wanting to do all these different types of things. We want to bring things forward, but the universe really wants us to own and manage some of the older things first, right? You got to make space. Got to make space so that the new energy can come in. So that's still following us, as well as Pluto in Capricorn. So we've been talking about those energies for several weeks now, and this is kind of like their big culmination. Like this is where all the things go down. So on Wednesday we have a lot of big energies. We have a lot of squares. We have a square now because the moon would have entered into the sign of Aquarius. And so now we have that squaring energy that doesn't really want to work together either. So it's the same one. It's the Mars in Scorpio, Mercury in Scorpio that are really trying to chat and who's gonna get the job done first kind of energy. We also have a huge conjunction with the Saturn in Aquarius squaring, or actually in conjunction with the Aquarius moon, and then it actually does go into a conjunction. So we still have a lot of those same energies that are there, and then the bigger one that pops up is the whole Uranus in Taurus that is hitting us on Wednesday. So a lot of these energies for the first couple of days, like I said, could be a little bit wonky. People are a little bit maybe more aggressive. And even if it's not you that's personally feeling it, it definitely could be someone else that you're dealing with. So you should be aware that, you know, a lot of this could be what's going on in our celestial bodies. And the purpose of the reading here is to make sure that we can help you navigate where you can for yourself. Okay, so then we come up with our good sexy day of the 11/11 portal. That's the day that it culminates. These 11/11 energies, of course, will be with us for another week or so after this particular day. But it is another huge day in which you can call on additional manifestations and support. This is a day where the universe is going to really make itself available to you as far as needs and wants, okay? Your spirit team, your guidance, being able to come through very, very clearly, and you should take advantage of that as best as you possibly can, okay? So calling in all of the good things that you want. Again, yet another day. You know, every time we go through some sort of wonky exchange with energy, the universe always pops up and tries to help us calm that down. So we do have the 11/11 portal. We also have, in the U.S., we have Veterans Day. We have Remembrance Day in Canada. So there could be a lot of people that are out and about if you're not staying home. And it could be extra people-y out there. You know what I mean? That could have also maybe a little bit of a stress factor for people that are trying to work from home and not getting the day off, or children that are out of school for any of those types of remembrances and celebrations within school themselves. So just keep that in mind. There's just a lot going on this particular week. Now, all right, we have the moon, we have the sun, we have the rising, and we have a bridge card. So we have an extra card that wants to come out between the rising and the moon. So I will read these at the end of the standard spread here for the placements. And then again, the rising and the moon have a shared card. So we will get into that. But when we get into Friday, now we have the moon in Aquarius still, but it changed over into the sign of Pisces. So actually this is really, really good because you got both water signs, Scorpio still, and then Pisces moon actually trying to play ball together. They're going to calm down some of those energies that we've got. So we've got a couple of good trines. All of those things that were squares and challenges actually lighten up with the whole Pisces situation. The better day of the week, to be perfectly honest with you, is probably going to be more towards Saturday, Sunday, as far as the calming of the energies, to be completely honest with you. But all of those squares and challenges that we talked about with those planets all calm down with the sister water signs working together here, okay? So let us go ahead and get into your spread here. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We are using our Sacred Geometry deck. Thank you. That was fast. So the Sacred Geometry deck is giving you a frequency card, and it is definitely talking about expression, which is using your voice. Throat chakra energy, my friends, okay? 741 hertz. That it is the energy of 11, okay? So for those of you that are highly tuned in, I would suggest that you really take advantage of this 1111 portal and communicate with your peoples. All right, so we again are working with Master Ganesha. We're going to go ahead and pull a card from this deck here and see what Ganesha wants to offer as far as his expertise. All right, this is Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Almost had it. You want it to be this one. All right. They said I flipped it 4 times. Virgo, we are talking about sustenance for you. Okay, so we're going to be talking about your health. We're going to be talking about what it is that you're absorbing, food, water, energy as far as exercise, what it is that you're listening to, maybe taking an opportunity to review what's going on within your social media, just who you're around. So sustenance doesn't always just have to do with food. It's anything that you ingest. audibly as well. So just be mindful of that. We will take a look at that card. Now this week we are using the Thoth Tarot deck. We're using the big dogs, and we are going to use the White Sage Tarot to clarify. We also have a couple of different angel cards that will come out. This week I'm also going to do a past spread, a real quick one with my Dragon Tarot, just to kind of catch up from the energies from last week that could still be influencing what you got going on this week, just real quick, okay? So this is Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I forgot to say that Sunday we move into the sign of Aries, which is one of the reasons why some things are going to calm down a little bit. Well, hey, right off the bat, we got the Hermit. All right. Tuesday's energy. Tuesday's energy for Virgo. There it is. Wow, 2 major arcana back to back. We have the Art card, and in this deck, the Art card is the equivalent to Temperance, okay? We have the High Priestess. Whoa! And we have the 3 of Wands. That's 3 major arcana at the very beginning of the week. Wow. Okay. Let's get the weekend here. Woohoo! Excuse me. Another major arcana. We got the World card. The Universe. Wow. I'm not even all the way finished, and I can tell you that this has a lot to do with opportunity. Good Lord, another major arcana. Major opportunities for you this week. That's about what we've got going on, and those two are going to come out together. Yep, this makes sense to me. So what's going on for you, Virgo, is you are seeking clarity on opportunities that have been around you. You're not scared about it. I can see a lot of things clearing, but with all these major arcana, this is all about your opportunity to see new things kind of show up for you. So let's grab the Dragon deck and let's get into how these energies from last week are maybe affecting it this week. What do we have that's a follow-up? And then I will clarify. This is going to be a very concise reading. Let's see. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's get the information up until November the 8th that is affecting them this particular week, especially with all this major arcana. What is going on? There we go. Okay, what do we have, my friends? We have the 3 of Coins, we have the 2 of Coins, we have the Page, King of Cups in the reverse position, and we have the 5 of Coins. So yeah, you definitely have a progression of what it is that you're trying to bring forward, and absolutely it has to do with timing of decisions for what is happening here. So the 3 of Coins, the 2 of Coins is trying to come up with a balanced partnership, a balanced beginning, a balanced new way of trying to do something, a project, a coming together with another person, just collaboration in general and sharing. It's like, how do I begin this new process for what's happening? What are my choices? The King of Cups in the reverse position is just someone who was not able to be clear. There was a lot of fog, so just not clear, not, might have been a little bit moody, maybe really questioning and re-questioning the different individuals that may have been around you. But with the 5 of Coins in the reverse position, there is a realization that there is something that is here for you, and that there is a way out of the particular situation. I think honestly this whole Scorpio season has a lot to do with, because I don't necessarily think that this King of Cups to me represents an individual as much as it does the season. This is the season where we are expected to, again, like I said, release those things that are no longer for us, or at least acknowledge them so they could, as things are coming to the surface, so that you can start managing those different things. I don't think this is anything more than just seeing what that is, because this is the 5 of Cups, 5 of Coins in reverse. So this is the one that's following, and everything preceding it leading up to that. So this had a lot to do with trying to get to that opportunity to release things. You got the Hermit card. You got Virgo that's showing up here on Monday. So when the Hermit card is in the reverse position, usually it means that we're being a little bit of a loner. We're not allowing ourselves to go within. We're not necessarily seeing our light, but we definitely are showing up here in the reading as far as the need. Again, we get to Tuesday's energy and we have Temperance in the reverse position. In this deck, it's called Art. It's the skillful manipulation of water and fire to create the steam that is necessary for things to happen. So this indicates lack of patience a little bit as well, with the major arcana of Sagittarius sitting there. Of course, you could have Sagittarius in your chart. Of course, we'll get down to the details when we finish this. Wednesday, however, we have the High Priestess that shows up in the upright position. So Wednesday, when the High Priestess shows up, the High Priestess is communicating there's different details or additional details that maybe you hadn't considered before that are getting ready to come out of the woodwork, okay? It also indicates that whatever the details are going to be of a grand nature, okay? This is the Divine Feminine basically coming in here trying to share that information with you, okay? Neither good nor bad. It just is what it is, and it must be dealt with once the detail comes up, okay? When we get to the energy of Thursday, this is the interesting one for me. We have the Three of Wands now in the reverse position, and so in this deck, it's titled Virtue. And so, again, what I'm getting out of this is that there's a lot of consideration with these threes that are here for collaboration, partnership, and getting sparked to... I feel that the High Priestess is going to be sharing like what needs to happen in order to get the spark back for what it is that you want to have to call into yourself. What is it that you're greeting, or what is it that you're letting go as far as your new opportunity to move into this next portion of the cycle? Because here we go. On Friday, we have the Universe. This is the World card that shows up. So the World card is indicating absolutely that you are going to be going through a next level of the cycle. So even if you're woke, you're going to be going through another up-leveling. You're going to be going through another portion of your awakening. You're going to be experiencing more gifts, I feel, coming through. And it's time for you to just realize that there may be something else that you need to absorb so that you can be in your full mastery of whatever this next portion of creation and decision it is for you. We get to the energy of Saturday and we have the Hangman that shows up, okay? So the Hangman, my friends, is the energy of Neptune. The energy of Neptune is actually showing up on its actual placement day here. This is the day where Neptune in Pisces is in this big conjunction with sorry, that's my cat trying to get in. I closed the door. I'm not going to let him in because he will just be all over the place. The moon in Pisces at this day. So the Hangman really asks you to kind of sacrifice a little bit, but not in a negative way. It means let go and allow the universe to communicate with you the different things that could be adjusted, right? Letting go of something to let more in. When the Hangman is in the reverse position like this, right, we're indicating that he would have received all of the knowledge that he needed from the universe while he was in, review mode, and he's received the detail that he needs at this particular moment. The only other way that it could be read is that there could be a little bit of resistance, but we'll clarify when we get there. However, when we get towards the energy of Sunday, we have two cards now, and I feel that he received his information, and this is why. Your Stalker card, like I said, is that Five of Pentacles from the previous week. So you're letting go of worry about finance. You're letting go of anything that you felt that you were lacking. You are moving forward. You're counting your blessings for the things that you do have. And then the Seven of Pentacles. No, that's Swords, is it not? No, it is Pentacles. Sorry, had to look at the artwork. You are looking at the opportunity to figure out where it is that you can invest at this particular moment. So you are no longer held back with where to go, how to go, as much as it is you needed the additional opportunity. And I think you needed this High Priestess to kind of come in here. You were very twisted last week about what to do, how to do it, in a sense, how do I do this? I know I want to do this, but how do I do this? Where do I spend my time and invest my time and efforts? I'm really trying to create something here with this Three of Coins. I'm trying to hold it together. I'm just not really sure what to do here. And yeah, I think this was just the season. But the Five of Coins, you are letting, in the reverse position, letting the situation kind of calm down the way that it needs to be able to calm down, come to fruition. So this is actually a really good week for you, Virgo. From a like I said, from a metaphysical standpoint, I do think that this is the time where you are getting the additional detail that you need, Mr. or Mrs. Hermit, okay? So, let us go ahead and grab the little cards here. Yeah, you're definitely going to be going into a direction. Whatever information it is that you need, you're going to be receiving that clarity. Oh, they said wait and do an angel card first. So let me grab an angel card. This is for Virgo. And then they want me to read the details here from the Ganesha deck. So I will do that. Alright, so we're using the angel prayers cards, and we'll also use the angel guides as well. Okay, so this is the angel prayers for Virgo. Thank you. It's this one that's in my hand here, not all of these. Ooh, looky, looky. Well, you got told twice. You have Archangel Raphael as the divine physician coming in. Thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. Told you there's something going on with health here for Virgo that really needs to be paid attention to. So I'm going to go ahead and read the details from this one, and let's see if this helps to support the different details that we have here in our story. Sustenance. Let's see. Enjoy the nourishment that life can give you. That's the basic. But it does say that you are in a time of abundance. Let me put these back up so that you guys can feel the vibes whilst I read it with my sultry voice. Okay. You are in a time of abundance where there is more than enough to support and nourish your desires. Ganesha encourages you to appreciate all the blessings, treats, gifts, friendships, and love surrounding you at this time. Nourishing your soul can mean finding interesting, exciting, and stimulating ways to experience life. This is a time to learn, grow, and change. It also can mean refusing to create experiences. Wait, what? It also, that refusing to create experience and growth can be detrimental to you. They made a typo in the book. So that's my Virgo and me going, what are you doing, people? Who quality checked this? My bad. Refusing to create experience and grow can be detrimental to you. Only you can know what your soul desires, okay? It's essential to find ways to understand and do something about your needs. This means listening to your inner dreams, hopes, and wishes. On occasion, it may mean acting in ways contrary to what others expect or hope from you. So yes, we are still talking about the things that you imbibe, but we are definitely talking about doing other things. So I've said this, I think, before to, maybe it was Cancer, maybe it was Gemini or Cancer, but when you are in a position where you feel stuck, what you have to do is anything different than what you've been doing, because that creates a channel for you at that particular moment to allow new things to come in, which starts to, create that forward momentum. So I like that. And again, the universe is talking about, so maybe as much as you can, utilize the 741 hertz while you're doing dishes, while you're cleaning, while you're in your car driving, maybe on your headphones while you're out and about doing different activities. But that's going to help you also kick up opportunities for new activities as well. Expression, right? Your art within yourself. Ooh, see what they did there? Okay, let's go ahead and clarify this, Virgo. And let's see what else we can pull out for you. I don't think it's going to be too much. I think literally this is probably the most straightforward reading that I've done up until this point. But let's go ahead and see. Can I get another card for Virgo on Monday? What is going on with the Hermit in the reverse position? We have two cards. We have the Lover's card and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, this is indicating that there is a want to move forward in union with somebody else. There is an opportunity for you to get that, but with the Hermit in the reverse position, you might be resisting a little bit at this point. An opportunity that is around you, you're being a little bit resistant towards what that could be. Is there anything else for the Hermit on this Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers? Eight of Cups, yeah. They're asking you to walk away from something that is just holding you back. The Eight of Cups means you've done everything that you can do at this particular moment except go in. Except go within. So you're being a little bit of a rebel, is what's going on here. So Gemini energy that shows up here, I mean, it could have something to do with the relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be. But the Knight of Pentacles can indicate an earth sign. It could also indicate it's you. You are you're looking towards, getting towards what else I need to do to release so that I can move forward. You know what I mean? I want to do this new thing. Knight of Pentacles being you with the earth and energy. I want to do this new thing, and you're just twisting yourself up a little bit. Let's get into the Temperance card, this art card in the reverse position for Virgo on Tuesday. All right, we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse position, and we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse position. Now we're at that point where we are absolutely realizing what it is that we need to drop, and we're dropping the swords. Now the Queen of Swords energy does indicate air energy, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but it does indicate that the Queen of Swords being in the reverse position is not in her not in her natural state. That's the right way to say it. Not in her natural state of being completely in tune. She's a little bit more in her heart space, more so than her intellect. So let's see what else we have. Dropping air. What else do we have? Justice. There it is. There's Libra energy. That's right there. So you will become balanced with this particular situation. But this is what's going on. Your steam is, you've got to let this, you got to drop it. You have to finally make the decision about what it is that you have to do to move forward. And if you're dealing with an air sign, if you're dealing with a Libra potentially, then there may be something that's in that mix that's just not in the cards, at least not right now. So if that helps you make a decision in a different way, then that's maybe something that you can contemplate. Let's take a look at the High Priestess for Virgo. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, imbalance. Ooh, we have the Devil in reverse. Ooh, releasing those things that created a little bit of imbalance. It could be that you're dealing with a Capricorn. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but. And we have the Hangman. Yep, I think that's what's up. I think you realized the High Priestess she shared with you and validated for you after you had to go in and you had to like slow down because you're being a little bit impatient here with what this is supposed to be. There's this realization that's coming, and it's a little bit more fluid over the next couple of days, but whatever it is that was out of whack with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse position, lack of giving and receiving, there's an imbalance there. Whoever represents this Devil energy, okay, is what it is that you're going to be letting go. Now, I also have to be able to say that for some of you, the High Priestess is talking about your own physical balance as well. So taking it back to the health level, the Six of Pentacles is saying that you are out of balance somewhere, and only you are going to be able to have to manage that. So whatever the Devil is, maybe could be substance for you as well. Again, I think I mentioned that at the beginning. Amazon shopping, too much YouTube, too much TV in the news, too much substance, maybe you're eating too much cheese. I don't know. You know what's going on for you, but whatever is in excess is tipping the scales, and it's tipping you out of balance from a physical perspective. Therefore, you're being asked to go in at this particular moment and receive with the Hangman. So this is when it happened. Like I said, you're going in, you're having a conversation with the High Priestess, and she's sharing with you, good, bad, or ugly, what is going to be necessary for you to move forward. And it does look like you take the advice because we get there, but let's see what happens with this Three of Wands in the reverse position. on this 11/11 day, what do we got going on here? We have the 8 of Wands in reverse position. So a slowing down of communication. Outward communication. Okay. Ooh, 3 of Wands in the upright. Yeah. So basically we're done with that one. Basically what's going on here is that today is the day for you to today is the day for you to give yourself a break. Not that I'm going to tell you to take the day off, but there's nothing you can do with this. There's not going to be a lot of communication coming in on this day. So in order for this to flip upright, you need to just be expecting or accepting the fact that there's not a lot of communication that's going to be coming to you. This is a day for you to kind of just slow down so that you can receive. And I feel like absorb all of that detail that the High Priestess just shared with you. So then when we get to Friday's energy, we've got the World card here, the world turning in your favor, Saturn kind of hanging out here, and trying to dote on us a little bit. What do we got for the world? We have the 6 of Wands in the reverse position. Woo! That's a lot. We have a whole storyline here, guys, and I'm not surprised with all this major arcana. All right, so let's take it slow. Okay, so in the past, you had, you might not have been going in the right direction. You might have been offered something, but it might not have been the right way for you to do it with this Page of Pentacles in the reverse position. Where you're at right now is there is a different offer that's coming through. So this is Page of Pentacles. This is Page of Cups with the 4 of Cups. So there is going to be another situation that pops up for you. It's going to be maybe a little bit more heartfelt, but it is definitely talking about something new. And with the 4 of Cups in the reverse position, there is an acceptance of that offer, or there's an acceptance of the situation that is on its way. So the only thing that the universe is trying to tell you here with the Chariot card in the reverse position with this King of Wands is that you have to go a little bit more slowly. You had a lot of impatience over here because you're so ready to get to this next level, but the universe is saying hold back just a little bit with this Chariot card when it comes to this King of Wands energy, this entrepreneurial energy. It's not saying no, it's just saying, hey, let's bring that back just a little bit. They did tell me to bring out the Oracle of the Radiant Sun in order to clarify this, because this is the culmination right here. All right, so what's going on with this stack with the universe here for Virgo on Friday? Okay. Yeah, you got to get organized first. You got to get organized. So the energy of Mercury in Capricorn, which was all up and through here, is kind of what's going on here, trying to get you to, at the end of the day, to get organized with the details. Step 1, step 2, step 3. You can't jump into it all at once. You've got to allow yourself the opportunity to get to a point where you can be a Virgo, because you've been un-Virgo-like up until this point, okay? Getting back into the consistency of how things need to work. So then let's get into the Hangman. Like I said, on Saturday, like I said, I really feel it has a lot to do with this conversation. You received the details. You understand what you're supposed to do. You received your downloads. You understand what's up. Yup, there's the Magician. Now you have all of the work. Yeah, now you know. Now you know. Now you know. The Magician card, the 10 of Wands, dropping any of those burdens or anything that you were carrying that was a little bit challenging for you. And now you're back to good. Now we're balanced. See? See? That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So let's get to Sunday's energy with the 5 of Coins that was chasing you from last week, and then the 7 of Coins. Like, I feel like you're ready to make an investment and do something now. Woohoo! 10 of Cups. Eight of Swords in the reverse. And the Fool in reverse. Okay. that doesn't mean anything negative. What that means is that in order for you to move forward, and there's 2 more cards, they said, in order for you to move forward, okay, first thing you had to do was realize that you are worthy with this 10 of Cups. Okay, you're worthy of the communication, you're worthy of the accolades, and you are worthy of all the things that you need. This 8 of Swords energy that's hanging out right here is you stopping you with this mental chatter and letting all the energy hit you. So this Fool that's in the reverse position doesn't mean that you're being foolish. Okay, that's not what it means. What it means is that Uranus is working with you in order to change. Okay, so let's get the other 2 cards and let's see what else we have. We have the Strength card, so there's healing that's taking place as it's showing up in the reverse position. You're healing whatever needed to be healed within you, taking this time. And we also have the Death card. Absolutely, I called it. This is all about Scorpio season, allowing you to allow those things to show up so that they can be released. Okay, perfect. You guys, this is a really good reading. This is a really good reading because it's just, it's saying to me that you're absolutely like right on track. You're where you're supposed to be. You don't have to worry about anything. You just need to make sure that you are honoring your feelings and you are honoring what it is that you want to have. But you can't jump into everything all at once. You've got to allow things to take their natural course. But a lot of that has to do with you and your action and what it is that you're doing. How are you managing yourself? So get yourself out of your funk. If you feel like you're in a funk, get up, walk around, do something different, do any other activity than worry about what it is that you've got going on. And then the ultimate clarity is absolutely going to show up. It has no choice because you are giving it space at this particular moment, okay? Let's go into our angel guide. And what do we have for our Virgo with all of this gorgeous information that's here? It's not all of these. Sorry. They would like it to be. Okay, here it is. Do the work! Get it done! You've got a lot of energy that's getting ready to come into you. I want to make sure you see this. You've got this huge opportunity for all these downloads to come in, and you've got to be able to manage that. And they're saying a lot of it starts in your heart chakra, like anchor the light that is coming in within your heart chakra. Let that expand your pillar. But there is work that needs to be done, and only you are the one that's going to be able to do it. So this is you and you, you know, all up in this thing this particular week. All right. Good reading, you guys. Again, there's nothing negative that is in here. You're just literally at this transition with literally all but 2 cards being major arcana. You're right exactly where you're supposed to be, Virgo. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into the placements now. If you are a Virgo sun sign, then what's going on with you is the Aquarius energy right now. It's the Aquarius energy of the I know is what they have here. Let's see what they liken it to, because I think this is interesting the way that they do it here. It's just, well, it's the Star card. It's the wishes, it's the wants, it's the things that you've tried to call into yourself before. So maybe take a look to see where you have Aquarius in your chart. The other thing that is important for you is understanding the Queen of Coins is in your future. This is the big one for you. The Queen of Coins. This is you, whether you're male or female, having it together, holding it down, having enough to take care of yourself and dote on others, taking pleasure in those things that you do have, okay? The universe is saying give it the time it needs. You cannot rush. You cannot rush the universe. You've got to let the things fall into place naturally the way that they're supposed to. You just continue to do other things that make you happy. So we have an angel card and we have a Lightworker Oracle card here. Let me move these up so I have a little space. This is an important one for me. Abulio, I think I've talked about him before, with this little satchel that he wears on his back. Abulio is the one that's responsible for carrying your prayers up to the heavens, if you will, working with the different angel guides. When you write stuff down, he will be the one that helps to deliver those. So if you are in need of something else, just trust that Abuliel is going to be able to take those items and direct them to exactly where it is that they're supposed to go, if you've been unclear. So maybe that could be the thing for some of you, that is your activity, is writing and journaling and doing those different types of things. Trust me, when you write, they're on it, okay? The other card that we have here from the Lightworker Oracle deck is Soul Child. Rebirth is upon you, beautiful child of the universe. You have prepared for new life, and it is starting right now. The divine moment of rebirth, which occurs after a period of struggle, of intense inner work and physical transformation, has arrived. Enjoy getting to know this new self. It is a new day, a new beginning, a new you. Like an adventurer enjoying the discovery of a brand new world, take your time to explore the increase of your light, power, and love. So this is a no BS type of a situation, fellas. Fellas and ladies, because this is important. This was the season. This was the time that it was supposed to show up. So really go into your chart and take a look at where you have Aquarius in there. And of course, if you need help with that, let me know. You are on track. Now, if you are a Virgo rising, these are your additional messages. The energy that we have here for you is the Taurus momentum of I have, right? The I have of Taurus, second house energy. What I have now, okay, is comfort and stability. Even though you may be wanting more, I have now. Counting your blessings. The most important thing that you have to focus on this week is the energy of the Magician, having all of the elements. Please make sure that you're manifesting the next level by doing something different. Manifest the next level. Utilize the elements to support you this particular week. We have be clear about what you want. Think about it. If you're unclear about your next steps, how can the universe help you unlock the pages for you? Be very clear about what it is that you want. You have the master himself, Archangel Michael, stepping forward to offer you the best version of clarity that you can get, okay? Archangel Michael helping you cut all hooks, cords, and attachments to any old circumstance, person, issue, whatever the case may be, and providing that ultimate Ace of Swords clarity for you. Told you it was coming. And then you have the family of light that is sitting there with you. You have a whole mess of people that are with you. I'm going to go ahead and really quickly read this passage as well. I think it's important. Here we go. Virgo rising, the limits that much of humanity place upon their love, that they will love their own family, country, religion, or community better than they love those on the outside. Do not restrain your heart. Okay? You're capable of loving humanity, of loving all creation on earth as extended spiritual family. You will love all as your own. You are meant to belong to a broader family of light. Okay, so basically they're telling you that there's new that's on the way, and it's going to be new people are going to be entering your world, and whatever gifts it is that you have are going to be extended towards other people. And I love that energy for you. Now, I was told also that this is a bridge card. Ha! So Virgo rising and Virgo moon, this is both your card. The Hangman, this is the deal. This is the week. You need to make sure that you're allowing yourself to receive the additional detail from the universe, okay? So there's going to be shared. Again, it showed up 3 times. This is very, very important. Neptune could possibly be having a lot going on in your chart personally, but the Hanging Man is sacrifice, meaning letting go of something little so that something else can come in, or trying to figure out what that is. Something old needs to go so the new hotness can come in. Universe is really directly connected towards you. Now, if you're a Virgo moon, then this is where you're at. The energy of the Cancer, I feel energy is here. It's like you've got to be able to feel the feels, right? You honor your feelings. Honor the water that is within you. And perhaps you may have a little bit of Cancer that's in your chart, but feel the feelings. The other big energy that's going on for you, Virgo moon, is ending something old. Like, let it be done. the 10 of Swords energy, killing it all the way done, letting it be all the way done, and allowing the new information to show up. It's no longer for you. It's no longer for you. Where did that bad boy show up here? I know he was on the deck. Where were you? I just want to see what the circumstance was. Where were you? I know it was here somewhere. Wasn't it here somewhere? I swear I had the 10 of Swords down here for you guys. Maybe I'm wrong. Nope, here it is. This is where the 10 of Swords energy was. Whatever this situation means for you with this whole Sagittarius piece, Sagittarius, or the imbalance of the situation that was going on, maybe it has something to do a lot with a Libra. That, whatever this 10 of Swords happens to be, that's the big crux for you this upcoming week that maybe needs to be focused on. But regardless, the going into hangman mode is going to be supportive and honoring those feelings that are coming up with that as well. Okay, honor the feelings. And it looks like at some point you already are. You already are on your way of transforming this particular situation. So keep going with whatever it is that you're doing. Ooh, very interesting. The angel that is stepping forward for you guys this week is the Sagittarius energy. This is Adnakiel. He is responsible for all Sagittarius born. Let me go ahead and see what other notation he has in here. Interesting. Oh, wow. And while I pull him up, look at that. Initiation by water is what you have from the Lightworker Oracle deck. Initiation by water, Cancer, I feel. Let's pull up Adnakiel because this one is like screaming at me here. So, Adnakiel is a fire angel, meaning he works under Archangel Michael. Let's take a peek here in our fire. And let's see if there's anything else I have in Independence. His main deal is making sure that you are understanding independence, okay? And who you are as an independent individual. You have drawn this card because you're hesitant to stand on your own 2 feet, potentially. Something inside of you is holding you back. It is impossible to move forward until you deal with whatever this fear is, okay? And once you've done so, take the first step and demonstrate your independence. So that is a lot of what's going on here. For some of you, that is what you have to let go. Feeling the fear of doing something, stepping out on your own. I didn't really get relationship, romantic type situation out of that, but perhaps it could be that you are considering that there could be a change in relationship for some of you. Possibly. And if that's the case, the universe is trying to say you know better than anyone else what's right for you. And if you've been afraid of doing it for whatever reason, then call on Adnakiel and he will help you as much as he possibly can. But regardless, you can't get to the next level unless you start to make some moves. So you've got to feel your way through it. And the initiation by water, I will read that one really, really quickly. Okay. Initiation by the water. Here we go. I love the imagery on this one. The initiation by water. Your spiritual path this lifetime involves you becoming a clear channel for spirit. You are meant to communicate with higher guidance from the loving spiritual world. Your initiation by water will further upon you receiving channels, dislodging lower vibrational material and sensitize you to those subtle realms of light. You are being open to a world of which you may have only dreamed, such as its beauty, grace, and love. So for some of you guys, yeah, absolutely. You got to let go of some of the different blocks that are there to allow more of the light channel to show up within that heart chakra as part of your pillar. So you guys are all exactly where it is that you're supposed to be at this particular moment. And you're all on a good track. This is the season for things to be changing. So one more time, we've got, the divine physician, Raphael here. You've got the other energetic angels talking about doing the work. Give yourself time to do the work and honor that those are the things that are supposed to be happening for you. We definitely already ran into the whole sustenance situation here. And then I'm going to just cap this off by reading the 741 Hertz detail that we have from our Sacred Geometry book here. Expression, okay? Expression. I live a happy, healthy, and carefree existence. by allowing myself to self-express my needs, wants, and all desires. I live a happy, healthy, and carefree existence by allowing myself to self-express my needs, wants, and desires. Okay, so this frequency actually helps cleanse the body of toxins. Dun, dun, dun! That is an important thing to know. This is what's highlighting for me. Okay, as it cleanses the body from electromagnetic radiation and various pollutants, it encourages a cleaner way of eating and a simpler lifestyle to lead. It also encourages you to start using self-expression to help move forward in life, to be all that you can be. If you're looking for a crystal to help you while you listen to this frequency to help clear you out, you're looking at rose quartz, snowflake obsidian, chrysocolla, and blue lace agate. That is wonderful. Focus on the sound and the intention of what you want to release, and then allow you the freedom of self-expression and to create for yourself a healthier and happier experience. So just another opportunity for releasing those things that are no longer meant for you, to allow more to come in. This is such a good reading, Virgo. I don't even know what I'm going to call this one. You're definitely on the path, and they're giving you the tools right now. They're telling you, do this, do this, do this. And utilize the gateway here of 1111. Seriously, honestly, call on Raphael, call on Michael, do the work, do this for yourself so that you can be in better service to yourself, but then also to others as well. So listen, whether you are Virgo sun, moon, or rising, I greatly enjoyed doing this reading. I hope that you were able to get a lot of detail and content out of it. Again, if you did, make sure that you hit that like button so that other people can see it, comment. You can share it out as well. Otherwise, I am really excited to see what's going to happen for you guys next week, and I wish you many, 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 many blessings, and we'll talk to you then. Bye for now.